Howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Chihayafuru chapter 224. So last time I covered this manga, we got into a very interesting scenario here. So, with Shinobu, we already know that she has like a heart of the cards style of karate, right? And man, are they mad at how Chihaya is like setting up the cards because she changed up the style of how, you know, she's setting up the cards. And, man, that's angering them spirits of the cards. But it's interesting because at the end of chapter 224, they basically said, I'm going to read it, the last page here. Isn't that girl's soul the offensive style of karate? So we got Chihaya's soul versus the heart of the cards. So that's a very interesting situation we got here. In the Queen's match. In the Meijin's match, I really like what Suo said, because Suo called Arata's ass out. Basically, Suo was like, look, dude, I want to play against the karate that Arata used to beat Taichi. Not your grandpa's karate, the karate that you used against Taichi. And if you can't use the karate that you used to beat Taichi, you're going to get your ass whooped. And I still feel like it's that the big game changer is going to happen when Taichi shows up, which, god damn it, Taichi, where the hell are you? Anyway, let's get to chapter 224 and see what happens. Hi, kitties. My kitty has been very clingy lately. He is just laying down like right next to me. Nice, Zen. Oh, you so cute. Here we go. And we're starting off with little Shinobu this month. Even though we are so close, we don't know anything about the 100 poems. Let's see. Rensho Saga, Chuin Sanso, Shuji Waka. There are 4 shoji screens on the 3 sides of the southeastern room, located to the east, north, and south, and 2 pieces of colored paper are pasted on each one. And little Shinobu just reading this. Ooh. And this is when she becoming one with the spirits, it looks like. Hyogoku Kuman-sama, known as Moji-sama, after leaving home, he had so many names. Fujiwara no Teika-san, I understand his feelings. I also stick things I like onto the wall. The colored paper is so graceful on the sliding screen. On one shoji screen, there are 2 sheets. On one wall, there are 8 sheets. There are 4 rooms filled with them. They are arranged by meaning and authors with ingenuity, even though now no one can understand it. Sorry, I will learn it. Okay? Don't cry, Mr. Teika, please. See? You see what I mean by a heart of the card situation? Like, I think it's deeper. It's a deeper understanding of the heart of the cards than what we saw in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I swear to God, it is. So here we go. We're back. Never, ever did I learn it. The secret, god damn it, translators, I swear to God, you need to proofread / spell check these translations. This is one of the reasons why many reasons why I don't show the manga pages on the screen next to me, because, in my videos, because, like, there's a lot of spelling and grammar errors, and it will make the translators look bad. The secret of Shinobu-chan's strength, the secret of being able to take cards so quickly as though she is targeting every single one of them. There's still several tens of cards in play. She can't possibly target all of them. Shinobu-chan, how about this one? Because Momo is no longer in play, I thought Moro would be sent, but she is sending Suku, for which the defensive, wording's holy shit. But she is sending Suku, for which the decisive symbol now is only Su. Suku, that's my card, is it? This card, is it calling Shinobu-chan? The way Ayase-san took Momo was fantastic. She's behind so she can be aggressive. 13-19, 6-card, we got a 6-card difference, but no matter how good the match, Wakamiya-san, wording's holy shit. Wakamiya has the advantage. Many of the officials are former Meijins and Queens. We are used to all kinds of strains. There's actually, and then there's everyone is very, very strong. There are only two types of mages and queens. Eternal and those who couldn't get there. There's 5 years consecutive, 7 years total Majin. There's a 3-year and 4-year who haven't given up. But what's important is not just strength. What? And there's the contradiction right there. Whether you have a good strategy, whether you hone your karate skills without relying on physical abilities, whether you understand struggles of the administration, and you are upright and courteous, because karate is not just a game of winning and losing. I hold no want for either's victory. Oh my god, wording's holy crap. It shouldn't be a fluke the stronger one should win. It's fine if it is a fluke. Munch, she is trying her best. We just want even a single win. Bzz, bzz. Oh, we got a cell phone ringing. Nikomon-kun hasn't been ringing for a while. Yep. It's Nikomon-kun, this is, it was embarrassing, it's embarrassing, so I didn't say anything. I've been going to a tutor since fall. Professional tutor, Katsuma Mitsumi, age 28. Not much time is left before exams, but it will be fine if I'm here. You were doing some club activities. It builds physical strength, so it's okay. Quick to call by name. You say, is it rugby? Baseball? Well, it's karate. Karate? They wouldn't build up physical strength. Or boring slow shit. That wouldn't build up physical strength, but it's okay. It's okay. Have you memorized first 800 English words yet? No? Unbelievable. Whether it makes sense or not to use particle construction, connect English sentences with and, can't you just distinguish that as a conjunction from that as a relationship, a relational word? Still? Because you are not reading English out loud enough, you don't have enough rhythm to think in it. If you plug in 2, then it becomes 0, so you can cancel out x minus 2. There's math even in humanities because we are aiming for national and public schools. 7C3 is the combination of choosing 3 possibilities out of 7. 7P3 is the permutation where you also consider the order. Learn the formulas without memorizing them. I will train you until you can remember them unconsciously. Modern literature is focused on equivalence and confrontation. Parts that say the same things have an equal connection, so be mindful of conflicts of equality and disagreement. Read to be able to move back and forth between the abstract and the concrete. What is the auxiliary verbs for continuous connection? You can't tell the difference between negation and completion? I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Aise is so full of awareness. Mumble, mumble. She is studying while planking. You are also hopeful to get into a national humanities program. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Your hard work is suffocating. Mumble, 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 mumble. It's time. Sorry, Nikomon-kun, are you okay? Sorry, did you get lighter? No. Now I have to practice with Watari-san and Inokuma-san? Yep, I could study on my way there. Nikomon-kun, these books are not just for studying for the exams. Kanechan devised a manner to cross-check all the cards. We didn't think it was possible. What? If you read, Ariwara no, Narihira, then, check, Shonagon, Yukihira, because they are brothers. If you read, say, Shonagon, then, check on, Kiyohara no, Motosuke, because he is her father. Then Murasaki, Shikibu, because they are rivals? In truth, I thought that was a great... Oh, wording's holy shit. I missed this. Kanechan treasures both the meaning and the background knowledge. In truth, I thought that was a great method for checking the memorization skills. Did you know that 100 poems were arranged on the folding screens in 2 pieces of colored paper? I know I've heard of the history, but it's pointless. I can't do my best this way. Odo was followed by Kake. I can't check everything like Kanechan. Could it be that Wakamiya-san, when Hitomo was being read, gets a strong mental connection to Momo and Akino? What makes you say that? Of course, with the decisive syllable changing, she would check on the other high cards, but that is a normal way of checking your memorization. Hitomo is said to be paired with Momo. Similarly, Emperor has a line together with Akino and Harusu. Because Harusu is not there, Akino is in its place. I love shit like this. That's like a great way of memorization, is like to find commonality in what you're studying. It actually does help a lot. It doesn't and actually, that's how I kind of like, that's how I'm able to make references like that and remember series. Because I cover a lot of manga, so like, if I forget something, like I try and think of like and I'll reference another series, or like I'll look at the titles on my OneNote, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's this in this series, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, I totally can relate to that. Doesn't Wakamiya-san strengthen her memorization with such a meticulous association? Yep. Because she can continue to connect them through ways other than the sound or decisive syllables over and over again, it feels as though she herself is tied to all the cards. That makes a lot of sense. And it's true, we've seen that throughout Shinobu's matches, her connection, and that's probably how she developed we've seen it, and we saw it at the beginning of this chapter. That's how she developed like this really strong connection and like this heart of the cards kind of mentality with her karate. It is. What do you mean? That's pointless. I am unable to even think that far. I can't. The conjugation is ru, raru, su, sasu, shimu, mu, zu, muzu, ji, mashi, mahoshi. It's the basic of basics. Memorize it with your mouth. Read a literature aloud. If you read them out loud, you would understand Japanese better, because more sentences can be understood intuitively. Yes. I can't connect like Wakamiya, Shinobu. Michinaga arranged a boating excursion on the Oi River one year, sending a oh my god, it's called Oi? That's awesome! I didn't know there was a river called the Oi River. That is fucking cool. One year, setting aside one craft for guests who were skilled in the composition of Chinese verse, another for expert musicians, and a third for outstanding waka poets. Dude, that's I love that there's a thing called waka poets. That is so freaking awesome. Like, you agree, kitties? You agree, kitties? I have a very lovable kitty. Right, kitties? When Kinto arrived, what's that? You have good pronunciation. And that waka poet, the thing was with the waka poets is from the Great Mirror. Why? Fujiwara no Kinto in the Great Mirror is known as Dainagon Kinto in the 100 Poems. So detailed. Why? He's the one who's written Taki, I think. Sooner or later, it gets into your head. The Karate Club. That's why. I was about to, like, when the tutor was going off on him, I was just like, wait a minute, about the Karate Club being useless. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, literature club and stuff like this actually kind of helps you. Reading actually helps you with memorization, and it helps you, not only that, it actually helps you, I've noticed with me, anyway, reading actually helps you with writing papers, writing essays and stuff like that. So, when they say reading is fundamental for a reason. Although the beautiful waterfall in Saga has dried up, its name remains. Amazing, this politician remains both in the Great Mirror and in 100 Poems. Sorry for not memorizing anything other than Taki and Nakoso. Sorry, but I won't forget. Oh, fuck, I missed this one. Damn it! Let me read this again. Although the beautiful waterfall in Saga has dried up, its name remains. Will that be my fate as well? Amazing, this politician remains both in the Great Mirror and in 100 Poems. Sorry for not memorizing anything other than Taki and Nakoso. Sorry, but I won't forget, because we're connected by multiple lines. God, I love this page! God, I love the art on this page. It is gorgeous. And that's one thing Chihayafuru does really well, is symbolistic / metaphorical art. I love it. Sorry, Sensei, for making you promise to help Yusei. It's fine. I'll keep coming until he gets a bit better. Gets one ranking better for his high school of choice. I'm greedy. Yusei-kun's growth is amazing. Is that from the Karate Club? I will make a point of thinking about all the core subjects myself. He often says he doesn't understand something, but even when he is being careless and studying, by looking back on the notes, everything is firmly in his memory. It's called Imani method. Imanani method. There's a pattern of 90 minutes of concentration and 30 minutes of looking over the notes. This is Mizusawa's balance of reviewing after each match. What is karate? Is it interesting? Multiple lines. Yay! More metaphorical art! There are many ways to memorize and check the cards as there are players. Some prioritize one symbol and You, Su, She, Mo, You, syllable cards on... Oh, wait, hold on. I fucked this up. Some prioritize one syllable and You, Su, She, Mo, You, two-syllable cards on the opposites. Oh my god, what the fuck? Meh! Let me try this again. Some prioritize one syllable and You, Su, She, Mo, You, two-syllable cards on the opponent's side. Some make a particular point to memorize opponent's right and their own left side. Shinobu-chan piles these checks together. That connection allows her to hear the voices of some cards. Hitomo, Akino, and Momo are a continuation of the Emperor's poems. The remaining Emperor's poems are Suku and Kimi Gatame wa. Taki no o to wa. Oops. I got taken so easily. There are really not many cards that also get swept along. That is to say none at all. And that as well, Shinobu-chan is brilliant. Na, Koso, Naga, Rete, Nyoki, Ko, Care. Woo! Yay, more symbolistic art! Ko, Mei, Te. Oh, sorry, fuck. I hate when manga pales our rage like this sometimes. Skippy does this a lot as well. Yo, whoa, Ko, Mei, Te. This is too much for me, so I want to be read. I want to be read soon. If I'm being read, it'd be good to go after Kirito-san to tease him. I thought that, but can you also hear my voice? Yes, sorry for eavesdropping in on your voice. You really are an interesting kid. Oh, Shinobu-chan getting mad! Isn't she great? That challenger girl. Did the card, she was targeting shift? No, did she somehow see its access? Widely, freely taken the card that Queen Wakamiya was aiming for. And the moment it became a card she absolutely wanted to take, she crushed in. No matter how many cards the queen is always targeting, there will always be 2 to 3 cards that you want to take no matter what. The few cards that are connected to her by a stronger thread, you have to cut that thread. Yes, more. I'm sorry, I have to say it because I freaking love when we get manga like this. More metaphorical art. And this is something I have to say this right now because I'm probably going to tell Yamagishi this too. For those of you that don't know, I do actually tweet back and forth with some of the mangaka for manga that I cover, and one of them is the mangaka Yamagishi, who is the mangaka for Moonland, which is a very, very good series. There's a lot of potential for this manga. I'm helping Yamagishi make this manga become the next Haikyuu. And something that's missing in this Moonland, and I keep telling him, and he's Yamagishi getting there, is the metaphorical slash symbolistic art. Because I'm bringing this up while I'm going on a tangent like this. You must be wondering. Because Chihayafuru, in a way, is kind of like a sports manga, if you think about it. And with sports manga, something that... you guys know this very well. Something that you need in a sports manga to make it very interesting is, and to make your readers very invested in it, besides the character writing and great art, obviously, is the symbolistic slash metaphorical art. And Yamagishi getting there with it, but it's not enough sometimes. I'm trying to push that shit with him. I'm trying to emphasize it, how important it is. But anyway, and see, that's why I'm like when I see the symbolistic, metaphorical art in this manga, it's like, oh my god, thank god. And it's great. I forgot how much, how great the metaphorical, the utilization of the metaphorical symbolistic art is in Chihayafuru. I totally have forgotten how good it is. So that's why I went off on that tangent. I'm sorry. Chihaya-chan. Naga ra e ba. Oh, the queen had an unusual reaction. And man, it's really looking like the soul of the cards is power of the soul, and it's getting to like a point of like, the soul of the cards power in reality is starting to defeat the heart of the cards. Woo! She is sending Shino to be next to Koi on a dare. It's a harassment for the two poets who had the worst rivalry out of 100 poets. Don't come sorry, don't come over here. Go away, oh, left? Let's see. Oh, man, Shinobu is pissed. She mad. Huh. I love that we're getting something else that I love, and this is what another thing that I've been trying to tell Yamagishi to do is you notice with Shinobu and Chihaya, you notice we're getting a different contrast. We're getting like this darkness going on with Shinobu, and with Chihaya, it's becoming lighter, and it's been like this for I want to say since like chapter 222 when Chihaya started when she changed up the lineup of the cards. I really like how committed this is, that we're getting this yin yang kind of thing, because Shinobu she is mad. She is mad because Chihaya fucked up the balance of the cards. So I'm glad to see that we're getting that, and I also love the art to the left and like seeing the and I know it's the kimono, but like you see the darkness and you kind of see like see how it's emphasized here, and I also like that little extra sheen in Shinobu's left eye, and I love that her mouth's not showing. Oh my god, that's so great. And like with Chihaya, you got that lightness going on here, and I love the shadow going on across her eyes. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh man, yeah, this is definitely a yin yang motif that we got going on here. Oh, it totally is. This is totally a yin-yang motif, and I am all for it. And I know the yin-yang motif has been really overplayed in manga lately, but if it's, like, not blatantly obvious, I'm totally fine with it. I love that this is going on, though. It's great. Yeah! Oh, man. This feeling... ooh, man. Tsu, you, ni. It was Shira. But she took Shino? A fault? What? Can't be. Shinobu-chan got a fault? She is sending me to the queen? This challenger, it's fine if it is a fluke, even a single win. We have to apologize to our daughter. Yeah, you do! Your hard work is suffocating. We really don't understand Ayase. No shit, you don't understand her. This is making me think of, Runway de Warette, where, I'm sorry I'm spoiling Runway de Warette, but motherfucker, you guys gotta read that manga. Where, Chiyuki, I'm sorry I'm spoiling it, but whatever. Chiyuki's, father, we found out, like, the origin of Milneige and what's going on with Milneige and why it's collapsing and shit. And President Fujita realized that there was a point where he stopped believing in Chiyuki's abilities, and that's what this feels like to me. It totally reminds me of that. We don't understand her as she is trying to get here, but we do know this: to the Queen, Chihaya is the first person to enter her world. Yes! Yes! Suck on that, Shinobu! Chihaya, don't underestimate the power of the soul. We know this in, Shaman King has taught us this. That don't underestimate the power of the soul. Woo! Ooh, and I'm not gonna lie, last time I covered this manga, we already knew that was the start of Chihaya invading the world that Shinobu was in. We already had a feeling that this was happening, but man, and I think that's when that was like Shinobu kind of was kind of like getting suspicious, and Shinobu was more focused on like how Chihaya was arranging the cards and how it was fucking everything up. But man, suck on that, Shinobu! Oh man. Now shit is about to get very interesting, because now we have Chihaya in Shinobu's world. This is, I know you guys are thinking this is about to be a shadow game. Because Shinobu has her heart. She has like really fallen into darkness in a way, so to speak. Because you have to wonder if maybe this the cards allowed Chihaya to come in because Shinobu is so angry and so focused and has like been consumed by anger. That's kind of how, in a way, that's kind of how Chihaya was able to come in. Like, the spirits are allowing Chihaya to come in to kind of save Shinobu. Very curious what you guys think in regards to that, if that's the case. Because I think, in a way, that might be the case, is that Chihaya is trying to save... I think over Endgame is Chihaya trying to save Shinobu from herself, because remember, Shinobu has been alone for so long that she's really stuck in this like darkness in a way. So I feel like this is kind of a symbolistic way of like the spirits of the cards bringing Chihaya in to save Shinobu from the darkness. Because as I said, let me see what it said here. That it said, I think it was in this chapter that basically Chihaya was Shinobu's special opponent. This was a special opponent for Shinobu. I think what this basically is what that means is this is the one that's gonna bring Shinobu out of the darkness and into the light, and that's why we've seen Shinobu like in this darkness. And oh god, I'm really curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that the spirits of the cards are brought Chihaya into Shinobu's world to save Shinobu from herself and to bring her back into the light? Because at some point Shinobu fell into darkness, right? Remember that. And we saw it happening. We saw it when it happened, let's be real. And Chihaya's trying to like bring her out of this shit. And fuck, I think the real turning point of this is when Chihaya like rearranged the cards in chapter 222. And that's when that was, I think, the breaking point. That was the breaking point for Shinobu, was when Chihaya rearranged the cards, and that's when Shinobu got she snapped and was consumed by the dark. Not only the darkness, but her anger as well. I'm very curious what you guys think about that. That makes a lot of sense. Very curious what you guys think, symbolistic wise and endgame wise. Do you guys think that Chihaya is gonna be? Do you think the endgame is Chihaya saving Shinobu from herself, bringing her out of this darkness? And do you think the arrangement of the cards, changing the arrangement of the cards, was Shinobu's breaking point? Because remember, Shinobu has been bearing her emotions for a long time. She's been doing this for a very, very long time. And I think she fucking broke. She hit her breaking point. And she fucking snapped and allowed her anger to consume her. And I think the cards heard her anger. And the cards heard her pleas. And they saw Chihaya. They saw the light from Chihaya. This lightness, this pureness, so to speak. And they saw that Chihaya they saw that Chihaya would be the one to save her, and they brought her in to Shinobu's world to save her. That's what I think. Anyway, I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Chihayafuru content. There's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, from me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!